A few months ago, I decided to read the biography of one of the most successful companies in the world, Toyota. So I picked up the book, The Machine That Changed the World by James P. Womack. When I got to page 47 of this biography, I read something that shocked me, and that's Toyota's company literally failed for the first 13 years in business. For the whole 13 years Toyota had been in business, the company only managed to produce 2,685 cars, while its competitor was producing as much as 7,000 automobiles every single day. After failing for more than 13 years, then the company's management discovered an idea which changed the destiny of the Toyota company forever. Today, Toyota is the largest manufacturer of automobiles in the world, with 10,466,051 output in the year 2017. You see, Thomas Edison said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." Toyota company had to try again and again for 13 years before they figured out how to succeed. Your greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Try one more time. Try just one more time. Try again and again until you figure out how to succeed. Unfortunately, most young people in this generation are not willing to try more than a few times. I've seen people who failed in 2 businesses and told me that they were giving up. I know people who had only tried a few things which didn't work. Then they look for who to blame. Those who win the game of life are those who just try just one more time till they succeed. Your greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Listen to this. I went fully into the business world in July of 2008, and by January of 2016, I was still as poor as I was the first day I started. Nothing seemed to be working. Everything I tried failed. I was broke and sometimes depressed. But then something happened in February of 2016 that changed my life forever. I borrowed a book from my friend, and that ignited an idea which I used to build my first successful company. That was after 8 long years of suffering. What if I had given up 3 or 5 years into the game? Well, today I'll be broke and sad. Your greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. In the year 1990, J.K. Rowling got the idea for Harry Potter while delayed on a train traveling from Manchester to London. Over the next few years, Rowling planned and worked on the series of Harry Potter. But guess what? No publisher thought her book was worth anything. J.K. Rowling submitted Harry Potter to 12 publishing houses, and guess what? All of them rejected her work. Today, the Harry Potter book series has made over $7 billion in sales. What if J.K. Rowling had given up after 3 or 5 rejections? Your greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. At age 65, Colonel Sanders, with a beat-up car and a $100 check from Social Security, realized he had to do something with his life. He remembered his mother's recipe and went out looking for who will support his vision, but nobody thought he had anything. Colonel Sanders was rejected about 1,000 times before someone saw his recipe as something worth giving a try. Your greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. W. Clement Stone was born in Chicago, Illinois on May 4, 1902. His father died in 1905 when he was only 3, leaving his family in gambling debt. An average human would have considered himself unlucky and just give up, but Clement Stone would fight hard. At age 6 in 1908, Stone started hawking newspapers on the south side of Chicago. Clement Stone dropped out of school so he could sell casualty insurance in 1918. From this humble beginning, from one failure to another, Stone rose to become a multimillionaire who gave away more than $275 million before he died on September 3, 2002. Your greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. What is your problem? What are your obstacles in life? You were born by poor parents and so you think you have no chance in life? You have tried several times to build a worthwhile career but you never get ahead? Have you tried a few businesses and always failing? Do you find yourself in a messy relationship which has led you to desperation? No matter what you're facing in life, the solution is in the movement. Move. Move. That's what it is. Movement. Pick up your broken life and try again. Try once again and then again until you succeed. Nothing in the world can make you rich or successful if you give up after a few failures. Your greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time.